When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rudolph. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the D deny them on second and goal? A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss! From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a move. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the gun, running back on the move. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Rebels will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
It's incomplete. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out. 6. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he... Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Turning it on. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He snares it. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game and
unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Rebels! Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's now up to 71 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense picks it up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Rossi. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could
intercept in the... When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. From the gun, give on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up the shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Rudolph. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Boilermakers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you... couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Runs through a tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. He's brought down. The Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Has to throw this off his back foot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Across the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Right on the money. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the... The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. Got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Running back searching for a hole. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. Running to Green. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to fire deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, that ball landed incomplete. You saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this offense. There was a good pass rush, but he was easily able to avoid the defenders and at least give himself an opportunity to complete that throw.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Field goal is good. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
That's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those.
Hits the afterburners. 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a cut! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to...
He's got it! Touchdown! From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing.
There he goes. Made a defender. Still making moves. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Headed to the end zone. Only in the... On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Open space at the 25. Here he goes. Touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go. Tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
And Wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
They'll try to pound their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Good gain